Let's talk about this guy. Welcome back, guys, it's the Raw Geek here. Yes, this is a bit of news about James Cameron. Now, first of all, let's talk about Terminator 6 real quick, because the working title has been revealed by James Cameron. James Cameron has revealed the working title currently being used by production on the upcoming and highly anticipated Terminator 6. Just in case you didn't realise, this film is a direct sequel to Terminator 2 Judgment Day, so it's not taking into account the movies, Genesis and all that kind of stuff, which is, probably a good thing. And a lot of fans believe that Terminator 2 was a perfect ending. I'm kind of in that camp, but at the same time, I love Terminator, so, you kind of want more movies. Apparently it was confirmed that Arnold Schwarzenegger and Hamilton would return. Linda Hamilton was brilliant as Sarah Connor, great character arc. Didn't need to push anything in your face. He was just a brilliant, badass character. Arnold being in it would be good if he plays it well. I don't really know how he can be in it. I don't know. And Cameron, as producer, will have Tim Miller as the director, and Tim Miller directed Deadpool. So pretty successful, pretty fun, decent movie. So that's pretty good. And the bit you wanted to know is, he said, we're calling it Terminator Dark Fate. So if it's Dark Fate, that could be that this is, the final movie that there's going to be. And this is like the only sort of promo sort of marketing we've had where it's, showing these three women here. Linda's back. She's not in the middle, which is a bit of a shame because, she's the OG. I mean, this character here, like I said earlier, absolutely amazing character, one of my favourite characters. The story arc for her is brilliant. You see her develop into this badass because she has to. Doesn't force anything in your face. She's just good because she's awesome, and that's fine. If these characters are just awesome, there's nothing wrong with that. The plot details are largely under wraps. Apparently, it takes place in Mexico City. Has a cyborg sent from the future, as you'd understand, it would be that way. Cameron revealed what time and dealing with these tragic futures has done to her. And the passing of the baton to the new characters that come in. But do they need this? I don't know. Terminator 2 is like just a masterpiece. It's one of my favourite movies of all time. I think it's one of the best movies ever made. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a 10 out of 10. I can't really fault it in any way. So if you've got Linda reprising her role as Sarah Connor, if they do it well, that's excellent. I think we need Arnie in there some way because he's a big part of why that movie was so good. But I want to see some more stuff yet because this image isn't enough to really make us think this is going to be decent. At the moment it's like, oh, is this a Ghostbusters reboot? It's like we need some more, so we've got to give it a chance. Do they need the sequel? I don't know, but James Cameron, surely he knows what he's doing, right? Now, he did tease something recently that I am about to get to, but first of all I just wanted to mention the fact that he is working on all these Avatar sequels. Now, I've not even seen Avatar. Maybe I should. But he's working on all these sequels, and he wants there to be 5 Avatar movies for some reason. And the Avatar 2 is 2020, 2021, 24, 25. So he's pretty busy doing all these, which makes me kind of concerned about the tease we had recently, whether it holds much water, because how can someone work on all these projects at once? So just so you know, like I say, he is trying to do 5 Avatar movies. And the tease is to do with a new Alien movie. Yes, James Cameron hints at potential returns to the Alien franchise because at one of his screenings for Alita, I think it was recently, someone asked him about it. And Aliens is one of, again, the best movies ever. So in my best movies ever, James Cameron is responsible for them. Alien, the first one, was excellent. The character arc of Ellen Ripley was brilliant. She's just, a fairly competent woman, but she's thrown into this crazy scenario, and she's the only one to survive and kill the xenomorph that gets on the ship. And, she's kind of traumatized from it, and then there's a big gap. She wakes up later, and Wayne and Yutani want her to go back and look at what's going on with these colonial marines, because obviously they want to sample and all that kind of stuff. And so again, she's thrown into this group of people who are supposed to be amazing, and she's trying to sort of tell them, look, you don't understand. Doesn't matter how badass you are. Doesn't matter how many weapons you've got, sharp sticks and stuff. These aliens don't care. They will kill you all. And she really tries to save them, and no one sort of really... They kind of listen to her, but they just think, well, it can't be that bad. We've got all these guns. And again, without her, everyone would have been dead. She's just a brilliant character. One of my favourite characters ever. In one of my favourite movies ever. And one of my favourite franchises ever. So, Cameron hasn't expressed much of an urge to return to the Alien series, but that could be about to change during an IGN red carpet interview for Alita Battle Angel, which he co-wrote and produced. Cameron was asked a question about calling Neil Blomkamp about his rejected Alien 5 concept. His response was a succinct, "I'm working on that, yeah." So it's like, I'm sure the reporter was like, really? I didn't know you... They were kind of getting that, so that's just dead, is it? Kind of rhetorically. And he's like, no, yeah, I'm still thinking about that. What? Oh my god. Now, the original Blomkamp Alien 5 idea, apparently Sigourney Weaver said that James Cameron did like it. This was, a little while ago, but essentially the film would be a direct sequel to Aliens. So it's a bit like, we're going back to Terminator there. So the James Cameron Terminator 6 movie is a direct sequel to the original second movie of Terminator, and thus far not really caring about what happened, after that, or a different timeline and all that kind of stuff. And again, this Alien 5 movie is just a direct follow-on from the original two movies, the original sequel that he was responsible for. So it doesn't care about Alien Resurrection, doesn't care about Alien 3, and, you could argue that's a good thing. Alien 3 I thought was an okay movie. Alien Resurrection was pretty terrible, but the only problem is they are currently canon, and there are even, canon sort of books which have reference in them, like for example the Weyland-Yutani report. So in this book here, this is written as though this is like an official report from Weyland-Yutani, so it's kind of like, in the universe, and it's canon, and it makes note of the events from, Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. So all this kind of stuff would instantly just not be true anymore. So that's like a massive change to the current canon. But, like I say, those movies weren't great. Not much was revealed about the plot, but there was some concept art. Showed that Ripley would have reunited with Hicks and Newt. So, Ripley and Newt are no longer dead. And it kind of just got put on the back burner. The prequels were kind of like taken centre stage, and then they didn't go as well as they'd like, and then there were originally going to be 3 prequels, but it looks like Ridley Scott's not really going to do the third one anymore, and so it kind of just went away a little bit. So here was a sculpt by some people for Neil Blomkamp, and as you can see, is it Blomkamp or Bloomkamp? I'm going to say Blomkamp. You can see the extra arms there on the drone, as though it's a queen, but it's just a normal drone, as you can see. So the xenomorphs changed, evolved somewhat, and these were his kind of ideas for Alien 5. And like I say, all we know that is it's going to take place after Aliens, and Newt and Ripley, as you can see here, are both alive. So here's some more art, concept art. It was originally, concept art for Alien 5. You can see Hicks is back, and Ellen Ripley, for some reason, is, a suicide bomber now. I don't know why. There's some cool scenes here. Don't know what's going on there. It's Weyland-Yutani Corporation. Looks pretty cool. Someone's not very happy about finding that person like that. Oh, the derelict. There's a derelict ship here. Loads of crazy stuff going on. This is ridiculous. What? I hope they don't do that. What's happening there? What do you think? Do you think he will return and do a 5th Alien movie, considering he's working on all those Avatar movies, a Terminator sequel? That's a lot of work on. I don't know. I just don't see where he's going to fit it in, but why else would he have said that? So like I say, what do you think, guys? Do you want an Alien, like a 5th Alien movie, or a new reboot to the events of After Aliens? Let me know down below. If you're not a big fan of Alien, I apologise, because it is the 40th anniversary this year of Alien coming out, so I am going to have lots of bits and pieces of Alien type on my channel, like more so than I usually would. I used to do some, I do some anyway, but there's going to be more this year, specifically because it's the 40th anniversary. It's just one of my favourite franchises, so, hopefully you like it as well. So yeah, that about do it, guys. Just wanted to give you some news about James Cameron and the fact we may have a new Alien movie in the works. So guys, if you like that, please click like, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video. And until then, remember, they mostly come at night. Mostly. Okay, bye. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome! But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.